I didn't touch him.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight.
Terence, during a recent press conference in New York, Bud Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez came perilously close to fighting, laying the groundwork for what may turn out to be boxing's most thrilling matchup. Dana White and security quickly intervened to stop mayhem as Crawford, involved in a heated argument, forcibly crossed the platform, only to be violently shoved back by Canelo. Canelo's earlier comment about fighting in a smaller ring stoked tensions even more when Crawford swore, "I'm chasing all he had." Fans were giddy with excitement as the competitors looked down at one another.
I always try to respect my opponents, and I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Turki Al-Ashi told him, "You need to do something," and he did. And now before I respect his word because he say, "Oh, I'm not gonna let somebody to tell me what I need to do," and he did. So, but you know me. I respect everybody, but if you with me, so it's gonna be different.
Terence, is that true? Did Turki Al-Ashi ask you to spice things up?
Turkey didn't ask me to do nothing. I didn't touch him.
Crawford dismissed any idea of dread and exuded unflinching confidence, making it obvious that he is not afraid by Canelo Alvarez. In order to demonstrate that, he is not afraid of the challenge. He purposefully closed the distance at the press events and underlined that he walked to him and shown who is in charge. Crawford promised that he will aggressively chase Canelo on fight night, staying solid in the ring and refusing to let anyone dictate his tactics. He was more than simply a talker. Each stride in Canelo's direction and each composed confrontation emphasized a point. He is ready to win this encounter, not one he fears.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of.
Hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me.
I ain't scared of and you're gonna find that out. As you seen, the last press conference.
We'll see.
When I walked you down, when you supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
With steely confidence, Canelo dismissed the stage incident, insisting that he only responded when Crawford moved too near. He subsequently clarified that his shove was an instinctive response. He insisted that the buildup has always been severe, and that he was only ensuring respect. "That was my reaction," he claimed. Canelo respected Bud despite the crisis, seeing him as a skilled, well-rounded fighter with plenty of experience. He reaffirmed his attitude before the match in September, hungry, disciplined, and resolute. He declared, "I'm here to win," and added that this fight may turn out to be one of his best. A provocative indication that the tension is not at all theatrical.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove in that moment that happened on stage?
Oh. I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train so far.
Terence, Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez's press conference in New York was a flurry of excitement that went much beyond simple promotional banter. "The only running I'll be doing is running above his head," Crawford said, in response to Canelo's pushback against his challenge. The audience gasped as he said, "He's got a large head too." When Canelo suggested a reduced ring size, Crawford responded that he would be seeking all he owned come fight night, continuing the verbal mining. When Crawford moved ahead, tensions became even further. Canelo then shoved back, causing security to quickly rush to stop the situation from getting worse.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
and
night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
you know
see.
it.
We'll see.
We gonna
son.
see.
DB for their press appearance in Riyadh. Crawford disclosed that he and Canelo had an unexpectedly friendly supper. Turki Al-Sheikh, a Saudi promoter, coordinated the gesture. Crawford acknowledged that the lunch was uncomfortable, even though the table was pleasant. Canelo claimed he was unable to stop thinking about taking on Crawford in the ring 2 months after he had already eaten and hardly touched his food. Crawford made it apparent that goodwill ends at fight time, even though the evening shown professionalism and respect for one another. When the bell sounds, he intends to convert any pent-up anxiety into complete attention.
What was on the menu last night?
Man, there was so much food there. I couldn't eat. I had just ate, so it was kind of crazy.
Did you get the sense that Canelo was perhaps trying to scope you out, or was it just a friendly dinner?
It was a friendly dinner. You know, it wasn't no animosity, bad blood, or anything like that.
Was His Excellency trying to probe anything between you, ask some questions that might cause some hairy moments?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. We was all cool.
According to David Benavidez, Terence Crawford has a 70% chance of defeating Canelo, particularly if he adds weight to properly challenge Alvarez. Benavidez attributes this to Crawford's exceptional fight IQ and punching prowess. In addition to highlighting Crawford's track record of defeating elite opponents, he stressed that although the move to super middleweight is still a major challenge, Crawford is a fantastic fighter who handles pressure well. Benavidez later provided a more nuanced opinion, acknowledging Crawford's brilliance but viewing Canelo as a small favorite, maybe 60/40ths because of the weight class difference. He acknowledges the unpredictability of this crucial contest and shows respect for both competitors in his remarks.
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. So I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah, I can make 160.
Speaking on ESPN, Stephen A. Smith provided a calm assessment of the upcoming Canelo versus Crawford fight. He recognized that this contest was special. It's super middleweight. Two of the greatest fighters in history met and showed their appreciation for each other's traditions. In his analysis, Stephen A. emphasized Crawford's remarkable boxing intelligence and versatility, pointing out that Canelo would have serious difficulties due to his southpaw approach. However, he acknowledged that Alvarez is a dangerous opponent, because to his physical prowess and winning record.
Let me tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it and lost fight number 2. Trained him for Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
Crawford should take a serious look at Dimitri Bivol's 2022 performance over Canelo as a model for success, according to several pundits. Canelo struggled at light heavyweight due to Bivol's strategy, which was centered on a disciplined jab control range, maintaining high mobility, and launching planned offensive bursts. This strategy is echoed by Team Crawford, according to reports. Trainers like Bobak McIntyre studied the Bevell and Mayweather bouts to develop a strategy focused on ring generalship, hit-and-run techniques, and deft movement. Some critics suggest that Crawford should emulate Lara's off-ropes movement technique, which is reminiscent of Bivell's masterclass and involves switch-hitting angles and avoiding mid-range brawling. In essence, experts think Crawford can duplicate Bivell's recipe: hold Canelo at bay, use a jab, a move, and a forceful blow.
Bivell is the fight you got to study if you're Crawford. Crawford ain't Floyd, but he can do a Bivell. The problem is Bivell's a big dude. This is rough because this fight is only a matchup fight. Let me tell you what I mean. I got a lot of fighters Canelo fought at 168 beating Crawford. I got Caleb Plant beating Crawford. I got Berlanga beating Crawford. I got Callum Smith beating Crawford. Just way too huge, of course. But that's why Crawford ain't campaigning at 168. He's trying to beat Nello because Nello is a special case. He's one of the best fighters of all time, and he's actually a little guy who ballooned up to 168.
Given that both fighters are 5'8", Crawford has minimized the apparent size disparity between himself and Canelo Alvarez. This comparison, however, ignores the substantial difference in their native weight classifications. Canelo has advanced to the light heavyweight division of competition. Even though Crawford has mostly fought in the welterweight class, this weight class gap is significant since it represents the fighter's inherent advantages in strength and weight in addition to stature. Crawford's move up to super middleweight, 168 pounds, without a rehydration clause, according to critics, would offer Canelo a significant advantage.
Has the Canelo fight, realistically left your mind once he said he's not interested, or you still pursuing it?
Not at all. I think business talks. With the right business come across the table, it happens. I just be talking, man. Canelo a big dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe in my abilities. He's a heavy dude, but he's not a big guy. Like, he's 5'8", I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? My arm's longer than his, So that fight would be good.
After downplaying the fight with Crawford at first, Canelo changed his attitude and declared that he would fight anybody if it made sense monetarily and in terms of his legacy.
Terence Crawford, his name keeps coming up, and I know he's a lot smaller than you. Is that a fight that you would ever consider under any circumstance?
I always say if the fight make sense, why not? But he's not in the plan.
He's not in the plan?
No.
Okay. Is there a specific reason for it? Is it because of his size, or it won't do anything for you in terms of pushing you toward your goals?
Like I say, if it makes sense, maybe. I don't know right now. I just gonna enjoy this fight, and please let me enjoy this fight, and then you gonna know what is next for sure.
Canelo apparently hinted at a $150 million payout when he said the fight with Crawford would be an easy battle. During one of his lighter moments, one of the main reasons both boxers are considering a crossover battle is this enormous cash incentive. Given their star power and histories, these amounts represent the potential mega fight quality of this contest.
Look, the fight with Benavides, like you say, he just bring 25 the fight night. So, and I don't care about that, but I can move, right?
Did you hear what Turkey said? He got on the stage and said, if beat Canelo an offer, he's smart to take it. What are your response to that?
Send me the offer. If it's what I want, I'm gonna take it. If not,
would you put a rehydration clause?
We'll see. I don't like to talk about other fight when I got it.
Do you understand? Like that's the fight that everyone wants to see. That's the fight that fans want to see you in there with. Do you understand?
I understand that. Same happened with Bologna.
Yeah, and it happened.
And same happened with Carlos.
And it happened.
And same with Emilio Santos.
And it happened. I think it happened.
And with Troll, and with Mayweather, and with Cotto.
That's why I believe the fight happened. Would you ever go up to 175? Because 168, I feel like fought everybody. They're taking belts away from you. 175, you got Benavidez, you got Morrell, you got the rematch with Bilal.
If I go 175, that's pretty much it.
That would be the first one. But then you can look around and see what's out there.
And then wait.
Would you make a Crawford's performance against Masvidal?
I think he knows why he's weight class in there, right? He make a good fight, but for me, I think he lost the fight or the draw.
Okay.
Or would be the other side.
He was saying your name a lot all week. I was out there
because
in LA.
he wanna sell the fight. If they don't talk about me, they don't sell it.
Would you look at a fight with Crawford? Because in the past you told me no.
If the money is right,
money's got to be big.
I don't like fighters around.
If you want to stay 168 or look at 175. All right, big fight, September 14th. Watch it on ppv.com. Canelo Alvarez going for more history.
Thank you.
Take a quick picture.
Canelo, Johnny Boy Boxing.
Amen. Now while he's doing that, no.
That could have been made, right? Folks wanted, obviously everybody wants you to fight Benavidez, and now there's conversation about Crawford. Crawford saying he wanted to fight you. Everybody wants to fight you.
Yeah.
Now I saw at the end of the Crawford fight, the how they call him, the Excellency. Yeah, Turkey, His Excellency. The Sheik said that he would be willing to pay whatever you want to fight Crawford.
Fine.
Yeah,
if he's willing to pay whatever I want, hands down.
That'll work. So if yeah, you're in. So if the numbers were right with Crawford, you'll do it.
Why not? Why not? I think Crawford don't get me wrong. He's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy money. So if the money is right, I'm in. Because, you know, I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he move a lot and the fight is not that great. I saw Crawford the last fight and he don't move that much now. So yeah, if the money is right, I mean, why not?
How you think he did at that weight, at 154? How you think Crawford did?
You know, they are a weight class for a reason, and you need to ask him. It's different. I know in his mind he think he can do whatever he wants because he's very talented fighter. He's a very good fighter.